I'm back! Okay, I know, it's been like since God was little since the last time I saw you. Yeah, when God was a little boy and running around in the forest. So, sorry if that's like the most sacrilegious thing I've ever said. Hello, I am back. I have missed everybody. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously if you're not following me on Instagram and everywhere. I was pregnant. Clearly, I'm pretty sure I announced that in a video, and then I had a baby. So, who are you wearing today, Jackie? Oh, it's just Hunter Brady. Yeah, I have a baby strapped to my chest. I probably will for most videos, so just learn to live with it. I have gone back to black with my hair color. Quite obviously, if you have eyes and you're watching this video, you can probably see that for yourself. Just real quick, a rundown of what I'm wearing on my eyes and nonsense. I have the new Lorac Mega Pro 2 on my eyes, and then I am wearing one of the new Louboutin lipsticks on my lips. I said I wouldn't talk about this. I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but I need to talk about this lipstick. First of all, they're wildly expensive. Like, really, I'm sure as shit that I have this color in like a Revlon $4 lipstick, but you can't really like kill a vampire with a Revlon lipstick, and that's really one of my favorite qualities about this. It is so hefty, like the packaging of it, it is so, like, obviously you're paying like $13 million for it, but it doubles as a weapon. So I feel like that's a bonus that you get. And then it comes with this thing where they suggest that you like wear it around your neck. I just feel like if you hit somebody with it, it can be easily retrieved, or if you stab it through a vampire, you can pull it straight out. So that's that. Inside the cap is red, super cute, and then it has a little Louboutin here. I will find this shade, and I'm pretty sure I own it, like, quite honestly. I'm pretty sure it's one of my Revlon lip colors, and I love it, so I will find the shade match for you. But again, it will do you no good if you're, like, caught in an alley with a zombie or a madman. So that's that. Okay, so first, before I forget, my birth photographers, I had a home birth, and my photographers did this beautiful slideshow, and I'll include the link to it, so in case you want to kind of look at that. I figured that I would kind of tell you a little bit about my home birth. If you don't care, then bye. Nice to see you, and I'll see you when I'm doing like makeup stuff. But I had him August 8th, which today, the day that I'm filming this, he is 2 months old today. So basically my water broke Thursday morning, and like an idiot, like I didn't really know if it broke or not. It wasn't like this big like gush of water that you see in movies and stuff. So I'm on my computer Googling stuff like, did my water break? How to tell if your water breaks? Blah, 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 blah. And basically it's like a certain pH that amniotic fluid is. And being the entrepreneurial spirit that I am, well, that makes no sense. It's not really an entrepreneurial thing. It's more like a thinking on the fly type of thing. I sent my friend to go get me pool strips to see if it was the right pH, and clearly it was. So I was leaking amniotic fluid for a couple days. So finally, Friday night, my midwife is like, well, I'm going to come over and hang out because you're going to kind of have this baby or we're going to have to go to the hospital. So those are pretty much your two options, because at that point, after you're leaking amniotic fluid for 24 hours, there's like a certain timeline that they want you to have a baby. So, you know, whatever. My contractions like finally started to ramp up. I finally started to dilate, which I really thought my labor would go much quicker, seeing that I've had 3 other kids. He was my 4th. I figured he would just kind of fly out of me. Well, not the case. So he was born basically with his little hands up next to his face, which is why it took me so darn long to have him and why I was in such terrible back labor the whole time, because his little hands were in my spine and his little elbows were in my hips, which, whatever, that's how he wanted to be. That's how he came out. So when my midwife was checking for the cord, she found that the wee little babe had little hands up next to his face, and lo and behold, that's why I was in so much pain. So he was born at 5:39 on August 8th at home in the water. It was such a nice experience. I had my other 3 kids in the hospital. If you have an opportunity to do a home birth, do it. You can do it. The pain is, like, it was a little worse since I was in back labor, but quite honestly, it only lasts for a short time. You get breaks in between, so it's not like this continuous pain that you're in. I felt like I was screaming like a dying moose. Clearly, and I don't know if my birth team is just lying to me, but they were like, no, you were actually really quiet, which I still don't really know if I fully believe, because I really felt like a dying moose. Like, that's the only way I could describe it. I remember being in the tub and being like, stop sounding like a dying moose. You sound like you're injured and you're waving your head back and forth like Stevie Wonder. This is not cute in any sort of way. So I've been really offensive, I feel like, in this video. Like, thank you for having me back. Let me offend Stevie Wonder and God. So that was that. It was a pretty amazing experience though. So if you want to check out that slideshow, I'll put the link in the description box. It's pretty beautiful, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I have a little babe now. So basically, I filmed another video before I dyed my hair, so you're going to see one video. I did like a quick mom makeup video, which was really suggested. I went on my, I don't remember, Instagram or Facebook somewhere and asked people what they wanted to see, and that was one of the most highly requested videos. I don't really know even how long it took me. I need to edit it. I'm a terrible YouTuber. It's going to take me a minute to get back in the groove of things. But I do want to start filming and posting at least once a week to start. I've taken long enough maternity leave. I don't think I've had a video up since April. I was exhausted constantly. It was enough with the excuses. I'm lazy. I didn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My chair is turning me. Oh, yes, no, and I'm not any more focused now, so sorry about life. Yeah, so the baby's doing great. He's, like, super cute, obviously. Again, I'm probably biased to that because my husband and I made him, and I love my husband, and, you know, here's what we made. Look what I made! So yeah. I don't really remember what else I should be talking about right now. In true form to myself. Okay, I guess I will tell you kind of what videos I plan on doing, like what I have in my head. I really want to do some of my favorites since clearly I've missed out on like 1,000 months of favorites. I really did get to the point that I was using kind of the same thing over and over and over while I was pregnant. So I really found some things that I was like, okay, I didn't realize how much I couldn't live without you until I really needed you in my life, and you were there for me. So I will share those things with you. I'm going to share a new little... It'll be like a super quick video about brush washing, like the splurge and saving of brush washing. And I also want to do, I've been loving a lot of like more high-end things, and I want to be able to do like a lower end equivalent to that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for videos. Again, I had that quick mom makeup video going up, but if you request anything, leave it in the comments and I will try to do the most requested videos. I don't know why I'm doing this so much, but let me tell you, hands-free baby wearing is like the way to go. He is strapped to my body almost all day, and it's really great for getting things done. I did my entire face of makeup today with him strapped to me. I really thought that the lashes and eyebrows were going to be a problem, and I managed to get them done. So I was really proud of that. I have bought some things. Can you hear him? He's like snoring. There's a little face. I have bought some things since I've been gone, obviously. I wasn't buying so much in quantity, so I started buying more expensive crap, like the Louboutin lipsticks. Definitely a splurge, but that was kind of like my push present to myself. I know. You have to have an excuse for anything. And I've been buying eyeshadow palettes like they're going out of style. Like, how many eyes do I have? Clearly, and I think I need to do like a palette a week for a year because it's getting out of control. I bought, let's just gather these up. Please hold. So I decided that I need eyeshadow, and my whole thing with buying eyeshadows and blushes and any sort of powder product is, in my eyes, they never expire, like ever in the history of the land. Forget what anybody else has told you, they last for life. So I purchased some things. I got the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Love it. I love her shadows. If you don't have any of her shadows and you want a palette, this is the one to get. This is just such a nice neutral palette. It's got pretty much everything you would ever want and need. This color in particular kind of gives me life on a stick. It's just like the perfect, if you're doing like a really neutral eye look. Like, I have a parent-teacher conference today. Clearly, this is probably not the makeup that you would do for that, but you know, things have to be done. That color kind of makes my life living, like my life worth living. So I love that. Pick it up if you don't have it, you need it. I also have an obsession with the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palettes, and if you're not part of our Plays Well with Makeup group on Facebook and you want to give all your money to makeup, then come join it, because there are so many times that somebody will post on there and I will immediately leave the group and go buy what they posted about. This was one of those things. My friend Carrie posted this and I needed it immediately. This is the Naturally Pretty palette. This is the Romantic palette. It's like furry on the outside, which feels nice. It feels nice, but let's be real, it's gonna get covered with lint and dust and crap, but I'm not mad at it for it. Also beautiful, the Naturally Pretty palette, they do all mattes in the palette, and then they always have this shimmery color, so I really like some of these more warmer colors. Speaking is fun to do. I like these warmer colors, and I think this has like a really nice range of like some actual colors in it. So, got that. Hashtag got it. Hashtag I'm using it. And I've actually used all these palettes too. I haven't like just bought them and put them on the shelf, which I'm pretty proud of. Of course I had to get, and this is what I'm wearing today, the Lorac Mega Pro 2. I have been using the living crap out of my first one, and I was kind of on the fence about buying this, and then of course like the second it came out I was like, I need it, which don't, but do. So this is what that looks like. This is beautiful. Really seeing this online, I'm like, I don't know how much I'm going to use these colors. I'll use them. I'm not fooling anybody. On my eyes today, I have Prosecco, this one, kind of in my inner corners. Then I have Goji all over my lid. And then in my crease, I did a little bit of this Cabernet shade, and then I blended it out on top with Tawny. So that's what I've got going on today, and I really love it. That Goji shade is like beautiful. It kind of makes my living life. Then this, I was so upset that I didn't get this at first, and then it sold out on Sephora, and I was kind of freaking out because there's like no Sephoras anywhere close to me, and traveling like an hour by myself with a baby is not on my super high priority of things to do, especially since he's nursing and he nurses like all the live long day. But then it came back online and I was so happy, and my friend Sarah is like, it's back, it's back. And that is the Kat Von D, what is this even called? Mi Vida Loca. My Crazy Life, for those of you who are not as bilingual as I am. I don't know, does it say that? Because I don't speak Spanish. It comes out like a record comes out of a case, which I think is fabulous. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm sure you've seen this because, my God, like, could you pick a more Instagrammable palette? Is that a word? It is now. Instagrammable. Hashtag Instagrammable. Tag me on Instagram with Instagrammable. I'm Jackie St. Germain. Okay. I haven't used this because it literally came in the mail yesterday. But I love it already. Like, I just love it. And I love the fact that it's a colorful palette, but it gives you these neutral tones too, so you can easily blend it out. You're going to be able to do a lot with this palette. I really love my electric palette too, which is a lot of like bright, vivid colors. But I feel like this is like a really nice, wearable, colored palette. And clearly I'm saying this before I've worn it, but I already know what I'm going to do with you. So you just watch out. I just spit all over my baby and this palette, so that was gross. So I got that. What else did I get? I got some brushes, some boring stuff, and nonsense. So that's pretty much it. That's kind of what's been going on. So I just wanted to check in with you real quick. This is probably like a 3-hour long video by now. But I missed you guys, and I am happy to be back, and I hope you missed me too. But subscribe if you're not. Share me with your friends. Be all over the place with me. I'm on Instagram, Jackie St. Germain. Join our Plays Well with Makeup group and check out the slideshow if you want of the birth, because it's really nice and it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. Like, clearly me being vain, I had to make sure that I did my hair and makeup. I have a great waterproof mascara now, which is this Lash Sensational Maybelline, which I really like in regular form, but the waterproof formula is absolutely fantastic. And trust me, I tried like 6 different waterproof mascaras because of course that's what's important when you're having a baby, is having nice eyelashes. And I needed to make sure that I had eyebrows, and that was really the second most important thing to me. Why am I spitting so much? I'm disgusting. Sorry. And this has been my go-to eyebrow product for like months now. It's the Tarte, what are you called? The Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brown Mousse. And I wear the shade medium brown. It comes with a brush, which I think is fantastic, which I just washed and like the first time in forever. And that's what it looks like on the inside. I personally like this way better than the Anastasia Dip Brow. I have tried almost every single brow product because I don't have eyebrows of my very own, so I have to make them from scratch. So that's what's been going on. Yeah. So I will do a few of my favorite things. I have so much crap still in boxes because I am a horrible individual. Like, I'm looking at boxes of ColourPop liquid lipsticks right now. I found some liquid lipsticks that I might be super in love with more than any other liquid lipsticks that I own. I'll talk about those. So stay tuned, my friends, and I will see you later. Bye! Oh, and bye from the little baby. Goodbye from the little baby. Look at that. Hand up near his face. Always. Always. And if you want to see more pictures of him, because of course everybody wants to see pictures of other people's babies, go to my Instagram. I've been posting like crazy on there. So I will see you soon. Bye!